Reaction Podcast.
So I'm kind of late to reacting to this, but even though I'm late, the albums still haven't released. I reacted on my channel to all six of those albums that Nas came out with during the 2.5, 3 year span. The Magic 1, 2, and 3. The King Disease 1, 2, and 3. And initially I loved all those albums, but as time has progressed and went on, I feel as if a couple of those albums will be considered classics. You know, a lot of people throw that word around classic lightly nowadays. And I feel as if time has to pass for you really to truly understand and appreciate what was being done around that time. So he dropped all those albums, then Nas kind of like disappeared. And I was wondering what he was doing. He released a single top of last year with DJ Premier and promoted that the album was coming out, but it has been a year. And I'm looking forward to the records. I'm looking forward to this lineup that he's saying that he's going to drop on his Mass Appeal record label with DJ Premier, the Mobb Deep record, the De La Soul record. I'm just looking forward to it, man, especially the Mobb Deep one because some of his best collaborations to me is with Mobb Deep. My favorite Nas verse of all time is on It's Mine with the Scarface sample. Him and P and Havoc went crazy on the record. But let me get into the article, man. New albums from Nas and DJ Premier, Mobb Deep and De La Soul are all dropping in 2025. Mass Appeal Records has confirmed. Projects from other hip hop icons such as Ghostface Killah, Raekwon, the late Big L, and a surprise guest of honor are also set to arrive this year via the label, which is co-owned by Nas. Now, help me out, y'all. I want to know who is the surprise guest of honor. If I had to assume, I would say Slick Rick, but I'm not in the know. Y'all help me out and let me know if y'all are in the know or if any of my people up top is checking this out, man. Salute to y'all. And I want to say something before I continue reading. It has been a lot of ageism in hip hop over the last decade. A lot of people be like, they old, they this, they that, them rappers old. I really hate that shit because if you can rap, you can rap. No matter the age, man. That ageism stuff is kind of lame, man. And it's a way that some of the youth uh want to call you old to degrade you because they don't have nothing else to say that can, you know what I mean, just can align with even conversing with you at the end of the day. And then the old rappers need to stop being like the youth is this and that, and we just need to actually like just support each other. The epic lineup of albums is part of Mass Appeal's Legend Has It series, which is called a tribute to the icons who shaped hip hop and took it from the streets of New York City to the world. The news was announced via a trailer shared on Instagram Wednesday, April the 16th, along with billboards erected in various cities across the world, including Los Angeles, New York, and Paris. Let's get into it, man. Let me stop it before Nas and Premier try to give me a copyright strike. I don't want that on my show. But I want to show the promotion because I'm excited about this. And like to me, a couple of these, well, a lot of these artists is undeniable greats. Ghostface is my favorite Wu-Tang artist. Let me know who y'all favorite Wu-Tang artist is in the comment section. I would like to know because Ghostface is he tough, man. I like Capadonna, Raekwon. I like all them brothers, man. Method Man, but it's something about Ghostface. He always dropped great records, and that record that he dropped that they're talking about in this article, Set the Tone, was a phenomenal album. You know, his next full length release would be the long-awaited sequel to Supreme Clientele. If he drop a Supreme Clientele 2, good God Almighty. That's his best album, my opinion. While his Wu-Tang cohort Raekwon revealed earlier this year that his new album is called The Emperor's New Clothes. Mobb Deep's as yet untitled project, which marks the first since Prodigy's death in 2017, is expected to feature contributions from Nas and The Alchemist. While De La Soul have been working on a number of new albums, including one with longtime collaborator Prince Paul, a title has yet to be revealed for Nas and DJ Premier's long-awaited joint project. But the pair released the new single Define My Name last year. As for Big L's latest posthumous offering, the late rapper's estate shared details on his Instagram page, revealing that it is called Harlem's Finest, Rise of the Forgotten King, and is due out in the summer. We are happy to be a part of the Legend Has It release along with Mass Appeal, they wrote. Big L has a long history with Nas, as they were both signed to Columbia in 1992. This is a full circle moment, and we are excited for y'all to hear what we've been working on. As some of you may have noticed, many Big L songs have been removed from streaming services over the past few years. Those songs were unmixed, unmastered, samples were not cleared, and many of the producers weren't paid or credited properly. Thanks to the team at Mass Appeal, we will be re-releasing the best versions of these songs, rare freestyles, and a few surprises, they added. We would love for L supporters to be a part of the creative process. Please comment below with what you would want to hear from this LP. You know, 1999, I was a young buck, man. And the hip hop I actually was listening to was down south hip hop, a lot of West Coast hip hop. Nas was one of my favorites at that time. I really wasn't like into New York like how I am now, and knowing about everybody and stuff like that. I really didn't know about Harlem really specifically, because it wasn't nobody from Harlem really dropping. It was just Mace. That's the only person I knew from Harlem. But when I came around to learning about Big L's music, I was like, damn, who is this? He's the nicest ever. I never heard nobody rap this good. That's what I was saying. I never heard nobody freestyle this good or was so prolific and so, he was just it. Pause. He was it. He was the it rapper. And then he passed away, and I was like, shit, man, this is crazy, man. So I'm looking forward to hearing the records. I don't care what they release anything. Just make sure it's clear, quality, everybody get credited. And I know Nas is the perfect person to do that. And to be honest with you, what's crazy about Nas and him creating all of these albums and these offerings is that I never heard nobody disgruntled with Nas' business acumen. Other rappers and other people that has labels, people be complaining and crying and whining about what they're doing and they making money off of them. I never heard nobody complaining about Nas' business acumen. I don't know why the young artists wouldn't even want to sign to Nas. They should be running to Mass Appeal to try to get on. I think that was the end of the article, man. I'm looking forward to the projects. Tell me the one that y'all looking forward to the most in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all supporting me. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Thank you for tuning in, man. Peace, love, plenty of abundance. Make sure you go get you some money, and I'm gone. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.